For those of you who were brought up middle class, not in poverty, I'm not talking about poverty, I'm talking about in the middle class, okay? You had a school to go to, you had a bicycle, you had food on your table, you had good parents, they took care of you, they fed you, they loved you, you had something, you gathered around a table. How many of you grew up like that? I mean, you don't have anybody to blame. Let me see a hand if you don't have anybody to blame. You're like, no, it was pretty good at my place. Mama wasn't a crack addict, okay? Daddy wasn't a gambler. I had a good scene. That's most of America, by the way. We hear about the problems. We hear about the crack problem and the murders, but the real problem in this country is the overlooked middle, like my family. Okay, I had 3 meals, I had a bicycle, I had an education, and I had a mother that was in tremendous fear. 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. You guys know that? 99% of the people in this country are in fear every second of every day because of one reason: money, finances. How do I get money? How do I keep money? What do I do with money once I get it? Everybody that tells you that money ain't important, they're rich or they quit. They're rich already or they quit on it, okay? When I was 10 years old, I had more money than when I was 25. When I was 25, I had 17 years of education, 5 years, an accounting degree, 5 years. The more education I got, the less money I ended up with. But what I did have at 10 years old and still had when I was 25 was this urgent desire, this thing, this light inside of me that says, hey, I want money. You're taking too long, okay? I'm telling you from personal experience. It took me too long to get where I'm going. Most people die in the process. Number one, you're taking too damn long to get where you're going. So did my dad, by the way. My dad died at 52 years old. He had got the American dream, had it in his hand, bought his house, his dream house, and died 18 months later. This is what you're being educated to do right now. Save your money, start early, give it to Wall Street, put it in a 401k, and one day when you're old and wrinkled and nothing works, then you cash in. What are you going to cash in for? You can't even use it. How many of you know people with money that are scared? How many of you know people that are loaded that are cheap? You know why they're cheap? Because they're scared. They don't know how to bring new money in. Okay? You live on an economic planet, regardless of your race, regardless of where you came from, regardless of your religion. You live on a planet that has 2 things on it: gravity, and number 2, money. Every day you are reminded this is a financial planet. All debt is bad debt. I got about $500 million worth of debt, I got to tell you. I do love it, man, because it generates income for me. Now, I'm telling you all this to tell you, look, you have been miseducated. If you're having trouble with money, it is because you have the wrong data. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you have a bad job. Okay, I've had all those excuses. You have the wrong information. The first 25 years of my life, I used the information that is being disseminated by TV and mass media. Save your money. A penny saved is a penny earned. Everywhere I go in the world, it doesn't matter where I am. A penny saved is, it's a penny. You don't need to complicate this. It's shit simple. A penny is a penny. Okay? Save for it rains every day here. You guys got to start challenging some of the information, okay? Buy a house, own a house. You got to buy a house. Don't rent, don't pay the man, own a house. Warren Buffett's owned 1 house in his life. It's not even on his net worth statement, okay? The super wealthy don't buy houses, they buy businesses. And by the way, you want super wealth. That's why I said 2 things. You take it too long, and you're thinking too small. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your age is. From the age of 25 years old to 45 years old, I spent 20 years thinking small, and taking too long. I built 3 little businesses. They were all doing good, man. They were doing good, 3 of them, man, from scratch. First little business, I was a millionaire when I was 33 years old. Punching, shoving, hard work, man. The more money I had, the more scared I was. Because I had just enough money to be scared. As soon as you get $1 million, you're going to go into terror. What am I going to do now? Okay, I wasn't scared before. Now I got something to lose. That's why you never want to get your advice from a millionaire. If you're taking notes, never get your advice from a millionaire, ever. Okay? This held me down for 20 years. 20 years it held me down. You're looking at me like, huh? I read The Millionaire Next Door. What did The Millionaire Next Door say? Buy a used truck and don't go to Starbucks. You save $4 a day for the next 38 years, you're going to be in heaven. No, you ain't. You're going to be stupid. It's dumb, man, okay? If $4 is gonna break you on any given day, you're just back to thinking the way you were thinking when you didn't have anything. Buy everything on sale, okay? Everything you're gonna buy is gonna be on sale. You gotta get a deal every time you buy something. Is that what your daddy taught you? Never pay retail for anything. That means nobody will ever pay you retail, folks. You're so cheap, when you flow, it's gonna happen to you on the income, right? So every time somebody says, it's too much money, I need to wait till you go on sale, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's what I do. How many heard this before? People buy from people they like. No. People buy from people they know. Okay, if you're taking notes. People buy from people they know, period. They don't buy the best product. They don't buy the cheapest product. People buy from people they know. Because if you don't know me, trust will not happen. What is money for? You're not going to get money if you don't use money. You were taught by your mom, your dad, and society. CNBC's teaching you every day. Every day, save your money. Send it to who? Send it to Merrill Lynch. Send it to Goldman. Send it to Blackstone. Send it to the ETF. Send it to the life insurance company. Send it away and come back and get it one day. You know why? Because Wall Street wants control of it for 30 years. Wealthy people don't use retirement accounts. They don't use 401ks. They're not doing SEPs. They're not thinking about when they're 90. They're thinking about right now. How do I multiply money right now? This is simple. This is so simple. It's unbelievable. It's not complicated. Money is so simple. The length of time between your idea and the money will determine whether or not you're successful. The distance between the idea and the money will determine whether you take off or not. 2 reasons you're going to fail. Number 1, obscurity. I don't know you. Obscurity means I don't know you. You're out of sight. I can't see you. By the way, you could be in the community for 30 years and I still don't know you, right or wrong. Today, it's easier than it's ever been before. That's why I'm a guy that's using social media to get known. It takes courage to stand up here. It takes courage to get known. It takes courage to build a brand. It takes courage to build a YouTube channel and an Instagram and a Facebook. I'm 60 years old. I don't know anything about Instagram, except that I got 900,000 people that follow me every day. Your first job is to make sure people know your damn name. Because if they don't know your name, I don't care what you sell. You're a nurse, you work at McDonald's, you're a bellman. I don't care what you do. You're parking cars. It don't matter if I don't know who you are. It doesn't matter how good you are, how clean you are. Okay, it doesn't matter. Your values don't matter. Nothing matters if I don't know you. So my message to you today is simple. Number 1, you take it too long, man. Shorten everything down. Okay? You want to get in better shape? Work out twice a day, not once a day. Number 2, you're thinking too small, man. Think bigger. You want to make $1 million? 10x everything. There's a book that I wrote called The 10x Rule. It's an international phenomenon. Okay, if you haven't read the book, read the book. The book is about big think. It's about giant think. That's how do you expand? And by the way, you can't expand if you're not willing to use money. Get the money, then use the money. Okay? How do I get money? I got to make a list of people who have money. Who's got money in my environment that I need to know? How can I add value to those people